Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to add an overlay to a video in React Native's new architecture for Android using the Media 3 transformer. So first of all I will show you how to add an overlay like an image overlay. Next I will show you how to add image as well as text, and in the last I will show you how to just add one text. So here I have one pick image button. I'll click on it and it opens my image picker. So I'll select one image. I'll just select this particular image. Okay, now I will click on pick video. Firstly it asks me for permission. Now this permission is not for picking video from video picker, it is for saving the transformed video, like once we have applied the overlay to external storage. Now this is a new thing in newer Android device called manage external storage. For older Android device we had read write external storage. I have covered both use cases in my video, so don't worry about it. Now for manage external storage the user have to give us the permission. So I'll just scroll my app and then I will just check this particular checkbox. I will click back and here you can see the video picker has opened. Now I will just select this video. Now it will start playing the initial video. I have not applied the overlay yet, so I have just turned down the audio, so because otherwise it's very difficult for me to speak, so I have just turned down the audio. Now once I click on convert, it depends on how big your video is. So if your video is very big it will take lot of time. Also the conversion happens on a background thread, so you don't have to worry about it. Now there is one more issue. So suppose if I click on this video, I'm trying to click on it but I'm not able to see the play, pause or seek bar. This is a React Native issue. Same code when I try to do with Flutter or native Android, it works perfectly fine. So I did find one solution for that, I'll show you, but it causes some other issues. So it is kind of like a relayout issue in React Native which I couldn't really figure it out. Anyways, I'll click on convert. Then I'm also tracking the state in case if you want to display. So here you can see the 12, 13, 15. This is the actual progress of how much conversion has happened, and the 2 which you see at the start is the progress state. Now this 47, 48, the actual progress won't reach till 100 because I have added a 500 milliseconds delay. It might stop at 99, 98. But other way to know how if the progress has been completed is this progress state will go back to 0. Alright, also there are two callbacks, on completed and on error. With the help of that also you can track whether the conversion has happened or not. So here you can see our image is overlaid on the video. Now if you have a bigger image, it could very well happen that it might occupy the entire video. So it's your job to resize the image. I haven't done the resizing code because again that would make unnecessary complication. Now coming back to the other two use cases like image plus text and displaying the text, I'll cover that at the very end of the video because that would require for me to run the code generation command again. Also if I click on pick video, here you can see this transformed video has also been saved. So okay, so let's get started with the code. So first of all you should keep these two documentation handy. First is the Fabric native component and second is the turbo module. So because we will be copying a lot of code from the documentation. Now I have my React Native app open. I will close everything. Firstly I will search for new arc enabled and make this as true. So this will enable the new architecture for Android. Okay, let me just do one more thing. Ignore this for now, you don't have to do it. Okay, I'll do it later. Anyways, just search for new arc enabled and make this as true. Alright, then firstly we will be using turbo modules for creating the manage external storage permission, because neither permissions Android or the React Native permission library handle this, so I had to create separately this. So create a folder called rtn my permission. Inside that I have created package.json and again I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only this name has been changed, this has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Then I have created a podspec file, again copied it from docs, and only this name has been changed. Then I have created a JS folder. Inside that I have created a TypeScript file. Again I have copy pasted it from the docs, and only I have added these two methods, which first to check whether you are above Android Q. If yes, then only we call manage external storage permission. Below on Android Q and below we call read write external storage permission. Then I have changed this particular name as well. Then inside Android I have created build.gradle file. Again I have copy pasted this from docs. I have updated this version. I have added apply plugin Kotlin Android, compile HDK is 34, and I have added this bit of code as well. Then inside SRC I have created all this folder. Firstly I have created my permission package.kt. again I have copy pasted it from docs. Only this name has been changed, and this my permission module has been changed everywhere. Then I have created my permission module.kt. again I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only the names has been changed, and we are also extending activity event listener. We are listening for it, so we are overriding our method. So this is the code to check whether you are on above Android Q. And here in manage external storage permission, first I have created an helper method to check whether we have permission or not. If not, then we are launching the settings app and doing start activity for result. So we are listening for that, and as soon as the user gives us the permission or not, then we are coming over here again, checking again, and accordingly acting on it. So we are sending back true or false, and we are also overriding this method. Alright, next I have created this RTN my player. So for that I have followed this fabric native components doc. Firstly I have created package.json file. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only this name has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Next I have created a JS folder. Inside that I have created a TypeScript file. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs. Here I have added two things, URL and image URI. So the image URI can be null, because in second and in the second case what I'm doing is that I am hard coding one image. I am not overlaying an image which is present inside the image picker. Okay, so it could very well happen. And in third case I am not even overlaying an image, I am overlaying a text, so the image URI can be null. Okay, then here I have just changed this particular name. Alright, then I have created an Android folder. Inside that I have created build.gradle file. Again I have copy pasted it from docs. Only this version has been updated. Here I have added apply plugin Kotlin Android. This has been updated. Here I am using 34, min HDK is 24, target is 34, and here I have added Kotlin standard lib. Exoplayer UI and Exoplayer HLS are for playing video. Common, effect, and transformer are for transforming the video, and here I have added lifecycle runtime as well. Then I have created an SRC folder. Inside that main, I will tell you why I have created the res folder. Then create all these folders. Firstly we will create my player package.kt. again I have copy pasted this from docs. Only this name has been changed, and this has been changed. And here you might be seeing that I have added this @unstable API. This is because this my player manager references this myplayer.kt file, and this myplayer.kt file has this media 3 APIs which are unstable at the point of me recording this video, but they will become stable by the time you watch it. Okay, so this is what. Then coming back to myplayer manager.kt, again I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only this name has been changed, this has been changed, this has been changed, this. Alright, and here we are referencing our my player file. Then we were passing two props. For that I have two methods. So firstly, once you select a video, we are calling this method. So I am calling this particular method of our my player class, and for image URL I am just updating this particular variable of our my player class. Now firstly I will show you this particular Java file. Now this Java file is only, so in the second output which I will show you, the one with image plus text, the text can be anything, right? But what I am doing is that I am displaying a timer as well, even though I know that a video already has a timer for its seek bar. But just in case if you want to display it, something other. I have created this, like I have copy pasted it from the documentation. But in the third output I will also show you how to display some simple text as well, so don't worry about it. So this is the code for it, so if you want you can copy paste it. Okay, then coming back to myplayer.kt. so first again you can copy paste all these imports. There are a lot of imports. Okay, then here again firstly marked as unstable, and then we are extending linear layout, lifecycle event listener, transformer.listener, and lifecycle owner. Lifecycle event listener because I want to override two methods, on host pause and on host destroy. Transformer.listener which will give us two callback, on completed and on error, so that we know if the transformation of the video or conversion, like adding the bitmap overlay or text overlay, was successful or not. And lifecycle owner because I want to make use of Kotlin coroutines. Even that we are using lifecycle owner, we have to write this boilerplate code first. Then I have created an handler as well as a progress holder, then two exo players, two player views, one button and one progress bar, then one file name variable. Playback position is 0, play when ready is true. Here I have created one transformer, here I have created one file, then I have created one local video URL and image URI as well. Then inside the init state we are adding the event listener. Then over here as you can see we are adding layout params to our linear layout. Then we are initializing our player view, so the input player, and as you can see over here I am displaying all the buttons, still they are not visible. It is a React Native issue. Then I am adding our input player to our linear layout, creating our convert button, adding it to linear layout, setting an on click listener on it. Output player view is similar to input player view, only thing it is invisible by default. Here we are displaying one progress bar which is invisible by default as well. Now I told you, right, I have found one solution. So these two methods which you see, setup layout hack and manually layout children, these are the two methods which can show you the play pause button. So you just have to call setup layout hack over here, but the issue which it causes is that it shows the play pause button on your video player, but your video player, input video player, this one occupies the entire width and height, even though I have given the height as 350. Now that's not the only issue. The other issue is this particular button which we have also occupies the entire width and height, and it overlays on the input player, so we can't really see the input player. So that's the biggest issue which it causes. Okay, so again if you are able to figure it out, do let me know in the comments. So next we are initializing our input player which we were calling inside from my player manager. This is how we initialize our output player. This is how we release our player. Inside setup transformer we release our output player if it is already playing some video, and then we call transformed video method. Now before I show you transform video, so here I have created a method to add overlay. So this first thing which you see, this entire thing is for displaying an image along with some text. Okay, I'll come back to this code once I will show you the output. Now for the first output which I shown you, this is the code which was working. So here as you can see we are just checking for that image URI, and once we have that image URI, we convert it into a bitmap and add it to our overlays.builder. And this third code which you see is for just displaying a hello world, sorry, not hello world, just an hello text on our video, which I will come back to later on as well. So here we are creating our overlays builder and returning it back, and inside transform video we are first displaying our progress bar, creating an immutable list of effect. If overlay is not equal to null, then we add it to our effects, create our transformer, create our input media item, edited media item, create our external file, start our transformation. And here you can see that we track our progress state. So this progress state which you see is 0, 1 and 2, and this progress holder dot progress goes from 0 to 100, and here I have added this 500 milliseconds delay, that's why I didn't go to 100. And don't use 0, 1 and 2 for progress state. There are proper names for it. So progress state not started means 0. If you want to see others, Then I'll just show you the code. So here as you can see, 0 is for progress state not started, 1 is for progress state waiting for availability, and 2 is for progress state available. Alright, then here I have created an external file. This is the code for saving file to external storage. Now even I have copy pasted this code from online, and it only works on API 29 and above. If you are using below API 29, like if you want to save it below for API 29 as well, you can watch my video on how to save file to downloads directory. Now this code does not save file to downloads directory, it saves file to DCIM folder, which is the recommended approach from Google. Like I don't know how to save it to DCIM folder for below API 29, and that's why I told you to watch my downloads directory video. Again, your choice. Then here we get this on completed callback. So in that we display output player, initialize it, save file to external storage, hide our progress bar. On error we hide both output player and progress bar and display a toast message. And here we are overriding lifecycle events. So on host pause and on host destroy, we are releasing our player. Also here I have created an RES folder. So the second output which I will show you, like the one which has image along with text, in that I am taking some hard coded image, so that might be your use case. So inside RES I have created a folder called mipmap, and here I have just added this Android icon, but you can add whatever icon you feel like. Okay, so suppose you already have an icon, you don't want to pick it from image picker, then you can use this particular way. I will show you exactly. Okay, then you will have to go to app src main android manifest.xml. here make sure you add the internet permission, read write external permission, and manage external storage permission. I will also show you how to apply all this transformation to a video which is stored on server, so we'll check that at the very end. Okay, next I'll just close everything. Yeah, save. Okay, then firstly what you will have to do is you will have to open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, and then firstly run this command. Then you will have to run this command. Then you will have to do cd ... it will move you outside your React Native project. Then run this particular command, but instead of rnapp trim you will have to write your own project name. As you can see, my project name is rnapp trim. Over here as well as over here. Okay, then you will have to run this particular command. Again replace rnapp trim with your own project name over here as well as over here. Then you will have to cd to the main Android folder, this one, and then run this command. So this will do code generation for Android. Now you will also have to go to so you will also have to install this particular library, React Native Image Picker, which will help us to pick video from our videos of picker. Okay, so now coming back to the code. So firstly you will have to add all these imports. Then here I have created two state, video URI as well as image URI state. Then I have created one button, and on press of it I am checking if it is above Android queue or not. If yes, then I am asking for manage external storage permission. If that is given, then only we call pick video. If you are on Android queue or below, then we are asking for read write external storage permission. If that is given, then only I am calling pick video. Now if you see the pick video method, we are filtering by videos, and once the user pick a video, we come over here and we set the video URI to the video picked. Now if you see this particular code, so this is for filter like getting picking image from our photos app. So I am filtering by photos and just assigning, once the user picks an image, I am just assigning it to set image URI, and if video URI is not equal to empty, then only I am displaying our RTN my player native component, passing our URL. Again the image URI can be null, so for second and third use case it will be null. And for style this is how the style is. Now you can just run your application using this particular command. Okay, that's it. Now coming back to the second output, so I will go to my player. All right, so what I will do is I'll just remove this code. Now you might be thinking why I'm not doing this in Android Studio, because after making any changes in native code, you will again have to run the code generation command which I just told you. Otherwise your changes will not take place. If you try to do it in Android Studio, your changes will get lost once you try to run this particular command. Okay, so I'm commenting out the second one. So I've already shown you the second output, the second one, right, where we were picking an image from an image picker. All right, so firstly here again we are creating an overlay settings.builder, setting some anchor frame, setting some background frame as well. Then as you can see, I'm creating a drawable, and the name of the drawable is r.mipmap.ic_launcher, which is present over here. So choose the name wisely. Whatever name you have given to your image, use that over here, and this is the folder name. That's why mipmap over here as well. And here you can see we are setting the logo on our video. Then I am using this timer overlay. Where did it go? So here you can see I'm creating object for it, and I am adding it to our overlays.builder as well. Now what I will do is that I will run all this command again, and I'll come back and I will show you the output. Okay guys, so this is the second output. I'll just click on pick video. I'll select the original video and I'll click on convert. Again, I'm not really sure. Okay, I think no. I thought that my overlay might not become visible, but yeah, I think it should be visible. If you want to see the progress of how much has happened, here you can see. So here you can see, I'm not really sure if it is visible. Here is our Android logo, and here is our timer. Now you might be feeling a little bit of jank because I'm mirroring my device, but everything should be fine if you try to see it on your real Android device. Here is my logo and here is my timer. Now for the third one, again I'll just comment this out. Okay, and I'll uncomment this one out. Again, don't make changes in Android Studio, make changes in VS Code, because otherwise once you run your code generation command, things will get lost. So here you can see, to display some text, all you have to do is create an overlay settings, pass whatever text you want to display. I have just passed it as hello. Foreground color I have set it to black, and here we just create a texture overlay, add it to our overlay builders. That's it. Now what I will do is I will quickly run all this code generation command again and come back. So I have run the code generation command again. I'll quickly run my application as well. Another important thing which I want to tell you is, suppose if you are doing some editing in Android Studio, like I can understand Android Studio provide proper IntelliSense, it provides proper error even before running. What you can do is you can make changes in your Android Studio, copy all the changes and just paste it inside your VS Code. Then you don't have to run this particular commands again and again. So otherwise it might become a little bit more frustrating for you. So hopefully our app should run quickly. Okay, So as you can see, I'll just click on pick video, and here is the first second, like the output from the last the video from the last output as well, and I'll just pick the original video and I'll just click on convert. Okay, this will take little bit of time, and by that time I will show you that how to play video from a network URL as well. All you have to, the one change which you have to do is just take the URL and paste it over here. Okay, but you have to be careful. I have already given the manage external storage or read write external storage permission, right? So you would either have to call this particular code without the pick video method inside use effect, or you will have to completely comment out this saving of file to external storage if you don't care about it at all. So your choice. Okay, so the output is ready, and here you can see hello is been displayed at the very center, black color hello text. Okay, so now I will just do a control S, because hot refresh should work, as I am doing some TypeScript changes, and you can see I don't have to run all this command because I didn't change any native code. And this is the video from our network URL. I have clicked on convert, and this is a very small video. So here again same change would be applied, like the displaying hello text at the very center of the video. So as you can see, hello is been displayed over here. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.